All right, back.
Awesome.
And I even have a stream going, so this can be recorded for posterity. All right, looks like we got a. Thanks to everybody for showing up on short notice again. I'm getting pretty good at that. So, quick story, and I'll name it. Um, Terry, the guy who we're making this in remembrance of, um, Runnigan's is his nephew. His name is Sean. That's actually how I met Sean. But this all started for me with Dark Age of Camelot. We started playing together back in the summer of 2002 uh, on K in Midgard in a guild called Muspelwind. And we started texting back and forth in game messenger and then game chat and started calling each other on the phone and then wound up becoming really good friends and then started hanging out in real life on occasion, even though he was in lower Michigan and I was in Florida. And even after he stopped playing the game, we would still talk about it. Um, wound up over time just becoming really the best of friends to the point that he was godfather to my oldest daughter, and my youngest is named after him. Um, but he was basically like the brother I never had. And through Terry, I met the rest of the family and actually got to ring in the new year this year with Sean playing here in the game. We were just running around acting silly, just like back in the day. But I figured I might as well do something to put things a little bit more longer term in remembrance because he hasn't played the game. I think he stopped playing in like 2007. So it's not like we would have been able to like hit something up in the newsletter or whatever because that wasn't really a thing then. But he wasn't really somebody that was known, nor was I. But I figured a guild would be a good way to commemorate the good times that we had, and that way we can decorate the house up and color scheme it the way Sean and I think would be cool and stuff like that. So we were thinking earlier about a name, and maybe look at what I wrote down before I forget. I think we talking about Captain Hohater's crew. And I'll drop a YouTube link for anybody that's got thick enough skin to want to go watch it. But there was a game back in I guess about 17 years ago called The Movies where you could make your own little cartoon movies or whatever. And so he kind of made his own, Terry did, series about his avatar. It was Captain Johnny Hohater. He did all the voices himself and used the movies game to animate it. It's kind of like a mashup of Doctor Who and Star Trek and just a little bit of um, sci-fi in there of all different types, and also his really wicked sense of humor. And this, you have to kind of keep in mind, tongue in cheek, this was before anybody cared about making fun of anything, so it's fully tongue in cheek videos. But there's like 5 of them about the adventures of Captain Johnny Hohater and his crew. So I'll drop a YouTube link for that later if anybody wants to go have a laugh. So we're thinking about naming this one Captain Hohater's Crew, and we'll have a guild house on Ywain 1. And I don't know if you can see it because of the camera filter or not, but this is Vortex. He's been my cat with me since 2004, and Terry was his favorite as well. They used to always go hang out, and whenever I'd be traveling for work or whatever, and Terry would come over and check on the cat for me and make sure he was doing good. So my little buddy's still here with us, hanging out, still playing Daylock. Sean, was there anything you wanted to add?
I mean, just as close to him, he was like my brother, but also being my uncle. We grew up together. He was only 12 years older than me. but his characters live on because I inherited his account. So sometimes you'll see him on there or similar named characters because I just try to keep it all revolving around Terry because he's the one that got me into the game back when it originally came out. Here and there, I dabbled.
And thank you guys for. Yep. We'll make sure I know what command I need to type really. Tin plat. No, that doesn't match the guide. All right, logging a bot. That works too. I'll hit you back. I had no idea because the guide did not say anything about tin plat. It said something about gold. It did not say tin plat. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What
Appreciate
an
everybody.
awesome guild.
Appreciate everybody coming out, grabbing some screenshots real quick. And Sean, I'm going to download the video for this as well and save it off on YouTube standalone so we don't have to worry about trying to get it off Twitch later. But thank